Good day everyone and welcome back to the channel. So today we have another package, as you can see, and this time it's from a company called SUNGROWN HARVESTS, which is a local slash company brand in Trinidad and Tobago. They delivered this package to me during this week. I haven't opened it yet to see what's in it, so let's open it, see what's in here, and go from there. So just a quick little, they put a sticker on the bag there, as you could see. So let's see, it marks pimento pepper powder, but let's open this bag and dive into it. So there's some items in here. That's it. So we'll take the bag, put it right here to the side, put the magic 8-ball to hold it down. So let's see what they sent. It seems to be seasoning. So we have 5 packets of seasoning here. So let's see if we could get them to stand up. Oops, I don't think they all will stand. But yeah, so okay, let's just go through them individually and see what we have. So for starters, we have 2 salts. For starters, we have 2 salts. We have SUNGROWN HARVESTS Scorpion Pepper Salt. I kind of like the labels, I'm digging them. It's 100 grams. Then we have Scorpion Pepper Moruga Pepper Salt, again 100 grams. So there's that. We then have Moruga Red Pepper Powder, which is 6 grams. We have Scorpion Pepper Powder, 6 grams again, and we have Pimento Pepper Powder, which is 40 grams. And if you see me look to the side, it's just to make sure everything is in frame when I hold it up the front camera. So what are we going to do with these? We're going to review them. How? Well, we can't just taste them and review them, that would be boring. So I have an idea. Let's go to the kitchen and cook something with them. We'll make some dishes, taste them in the dishes and see how they taste. I'm thinking tacos because they're easy and quick to prepare, and some fries, French fries. We'll season them with these different salts and see which one is spicier. Same with these powders with the tacos. So follow me as we go to the kitchen and we cook up a storm. I'll show you all how I prepare tacos for myself, what I used to make them, and of course use these, and we'll give an honest review of each of these items, all 5 of them, see which one is the spicier one, which one is the tastier one, and yeah, so again, let's go to the kitchen and start cooking. So I'll see you all in a few minutes in the kitchen, ready to throw down. Alright, welcome back. We're in the kitchen. So usually this is all the seasonings I use when I make my tacos, this whole section here. So because we're using these here that was sent by SUNGROWN HARVESTS, usually for spice I use chili flakes, chili powder, and cayenne pepper, but we won't be using these today. Throw that to the side. We'll be using these. So I'll show you all how I season my meat. Usually some people throw it in the pot and then add seasoning. I season beforehand, and yeah, let's dive into it. I already have the meat put aside, so time to add the seasoning. Let's move some of these things to the side for now. So yeah, I'll call out what I'm using and show it on camera as we go. So first things first, we have our bowl here with minced meat, minced beef. I don't like chicken, so yeah. So what I'll do is I'm going to firstly season with all the seasoning I usually use, and then we'll portion this out into 3 portions so we can add the 3 different pepper powders that were sent, which are these. So let's begin. So first things first, some Maggi all-purpose seasoning. I don't have a measurement. I add to taste, and then while cooking I add more if there is more needed. So yeah, it's better to add a little less now and more after than you add more now and overly season. So first things first, Maggi all-purpose seasoning. Sprinkle some of that until the ancestors tell you to stop. We have some adobo, so we'll use some of that. So yeah, just go until you know when to stop if you're accustomed cooking for a long period of time. You have some black pepper, so some black pepper in there. Next we have some white pepper, so we add some white pepper in there as well. We have some garlic parsley blend seasoning here, so we're going to add a bit of that. Of course, this is pretty strong, so we don't want to add too much of that. I will be adding some paprika. This is paprika for the smoky flavor. Paprika is almost done, so just throw it a little bit out there. So yeah, paprika. We have pink rock salt and normal salt. We'll use the normal salt for now. I usually put a little bit now, and then while it's cooking I'll taste and see to add more. And now, final ingredient that all Trinis have is some Trinidadian green seasoning. And your mother always have it in the fridge, blended up in some random jar or container. So this has chive, onion, garlic, thyme, parsley, all of that stuff in it. So we add about 2 spoonfuls because it's a lot of meat, and some of the liquid as well. So yeah, so now what we have to do is put the spoon to the side into the sink, put this back into the fridge, and we're going to mix. So to mix, what do we use? I would use a wooden spoon. So let's begin mixing, and then we'll portion it out into 3 separate things and add the other seasonings to it. So you want to make sure you mix this well. Some still a little bit frozen, but yeah, mix your meat good with your seasoning so it is spread thoroughly through it. Some fell on the cutting board. Cutting board is clean, so just put it back in the bowl. And of course, when you're cooking, make sure you clean your area beforehand, like I did clean this counter beforehand. So yeah, so that is mixed up fairly good for now. Let's get 2 other bowls so we can portion it out. So let's move the salt to the side. So what we're going to do now is portion this out. So we'll add some here into this clean bowl. We'll add some here to this clean bowl. Right here. Add a little bit more there. A little bit more here. So now we have 3 bowls. All the seasoning that was used already we put to the side. Put to the side. So yeah, we have our 3 bowls here. Yeah. So what we're going to do now is open these and add some to each of what? Add some to each of them, just like you see there. So first, let's get to the pimento. it's a Ziploc bag, so that's pretty cool. You don't really need a jar. You could seal them back after use. Let's see if I can actually manage to open it, which I can't. So give me a sec. Open. Whew. So let's give it a smell and see. It smells good, but spicy, but flavorful. So let's, again, no measurement. We'll go for about that much. That is a lot, but we'll see how it tastes. So knock off the excess and we'll seal that there. Next, we'll try the Moruga red pepper powder. Again, Ziploc bag for all of them, so easy to use and put away. You don't need to get an extra container or jar. Again, very hard to open. So we got it open there. So, whew, this one smells very spicy. This is the red pepper, the Moruga red pepper. So this one only has 6 grams in the pack. So we'll throw a little less here so we could use it for another time. So about that much, because you know, knock off the excess, seal back the bag, put it there so you all know which one is which. And lastly, we have the scorpion pepper powder. So just for a bit of information, I like spice, but I'm not good with spice, which makes no sense at all. But yeah, we're going to try this one now. So same thing, a few shakes, not too much, and knock off the excess. And this one smells just as spicy, so it's burning my nostrils actually. So we have those down, so let us clear up a bit. We know what is there. We could put this to the side. Also, to make these tacos, I will be using soft tortilla shells, soft tortilla bowls. Usually I make them from scratch, but convenience, we're doing it quick and easy. So yeah, and the bowls are neat, so you could fill them, make life easier. So yeah, have that. Time to mix these up. So we'll move these to the side now. We'll mix these up and start the cooking process. So I'll pause, put the pot up, and come back to put these to cook. So I'll be back. Alright, so one pot is already up. We'll be adding some olive oil to the pot. So yeah, some olive oil in there. Let that get a bit hot because the pot has now been lit. And what we'll do is we'll move this pan for the time being, and I will just do these individually, but I'll show you all how I do one first. So this one we'll be doing first is the pimento pepper. So we'll add this to there and cook it, and of course I'll show you all how I do that, and then I'll just skip to cooking the rest. And yeah, we'll come back after to assemble these, and then I'll create the garnish for them, for the toppings then. So yeah, first one we're going to be doing is the pimento pepper powder. So put that there. Let's get this in here. And yeah, it is hot now, so we add everything there. And yeah, let that cook, and then while it's cooking I will taste it, see if it needs to be any salt added or any extra to that. Also, I like my stuff a bit, well, not a bit, but more dry than others. But when you're making these things, what you have to do is usually while it's frying, you add tomato paste. I don't have tomato paste, so we'll use some ketchup, just a little bit to it, and you add some water as well. So you'll get a little bit of water to add to that as well for it to cook. Since the meat has been divided into 3 parts, so a little bit of water there, and we'll let this one cook down, and we'll be back when it is finished cooking, and we'll see how it looks, and then I'll do the other 2 following it. So we'll be back. Alright, so we're back. It's been cooking for a while. So we cleaned it up. I did taste it while it was cooking. Of course, when you taste, you always use a spoon that is clean to go into the pot, not to contaminate your food. So a new clean spoon. So it's tasting good now. I added, while it was cooking, I added a little more green seasoning to it. And aside from that, a little bit more adobo and Maggi. But nothing new. And this set seems to be almost done. Again, if you want some more color or to make it more saucy, you use tomato paste. I use a little bit of ketchup, but I like mine kind of dry, not too saucy, so I put a little bit again. And yeah, this batch is basically done. So what I will do is I will put this batch into a bowl, a clean bowl, and I will do the other 2 the same way I did this one, so we won't be missing anything. And then we'll come back when all 3 are done, instead of having to go and wash the pot each time to show you all I'm washing the pot. So we'll just skip that part and come back when all 3 are done. But essentially this is how I cook the meat. And again, you season the taste while you're cooking now, so you can add extra seasoning if need be, like I did. So yeah, that being said, we'll be back to finish off the other 2, and I'll see you all for that in a short while to assemble the taco. We're back. The second one, the scorpion pepper one, is done cooking. So let's empty this one and we'll come back again to do the 3rd one, and then we'll begin assembling stuff. With the 3rd one, which is the Moruga red pepper powder. So same thing as before, I tasted while the last one was cooking, added a bit more green seasoning and some Maggi and adobo, but other than that, nothing else. And now time for the 3rd one. So we add that, and of course again add a little bit of this. I don't know why I put my bowl so far. I'm put it here and keep the spoons in them, and a little bit of water. So yeah, let's let this one cook down as well, and I'll do the same thing and we'll come back when it's done. Alright, so we're back. This one is almost done. So add a little bit of ketchup again to make it a little saucy, and yeah, this one is done there. So time to put this to the side next. And of course this was the Moruga red pepper, and we'll do the fries next, and then we'll assemble everything and eat after that. So I'll be back with the fries. Alright, so we're back again. This time we're going to be doing some French fries, and we'll be seasoning it with these 2 salts, the scorpion pepper salt and the Moruga red pepper salt. Oil is hot for the fries. A nice neat little trick to know if your oil is actually hot. Take a wooden spoon or wooden utensil, dip the end into the oil, and if it begins to bubble, that means the oil is hot. So a neat little trick. So let's get started with the fries. We'll add some fries. When they're done cook, we'll come back and season them up. So yeah, we'll be back. Alright, so we're back. First batch of fries is complete, so we'll drain it right here into this paper towel. And I'll fry a little bit again so I can season both with the different salts. So let me cook up that next batch real quick and we'll come back when both are done and I'm about to season them. So give me a sec and I'll be back. Alright, so we're back. Can't see me from the face up, trying to focus on the stuff. So we're gonna be preparing everything now. So first things first, we have the tortilla bowl. So we'll put this in the microwave to hot for a few seconds just to warm. We have the 2 fries. The fries are done. As you could see, fries are done. We have the 3 different meats. And we have the 2 salts to put on the fries. So let's do that now. So yeah, let's get into that. Then I will cut up the stuff to put on top of it. These packs are super hard to open. Whew, they smell hot. So just a light drizzle of salt and we'll shake them up after. So there's that, and we'll leave the packs beside it so we know, because I'll be doing a prettier plating presentation. So yeah, let's see if we can get this one open now. Open. So some more salt. Okay, so this is done. We'll plate this better and show you all after. So let's move this to the side for now. Okay, so what I would usually put on my things, onion, tomato, lettuce, cheese. I had the cheese here, I don't know where I put it, I'll get that. You could add sour cream and all of that if you're into that. So for now, let's clear it up here. Those are the soft shells done. Let's put this to the side a little bit. Right here like so. Let's begin cutting these. So first things first, still feel like we're not seeing everything that's going on, so this to the center, put this here. Okay, so let's begin cutting these. First off, lettuce, just roughly cut them. The cuts don't have to be perfect or fancy, so yeah, that should be ample enough. So that is complete. Next, an onion, cut like that. You probably won't use a whole onion, but let's see how it goes. So yeah, cut it in half. Remove the top layer or layer. Put that there. Of course. Me, I like to hold my knife a little bit shorter, so stem of the onion. We could use a little more onion, so again, move the hard outer layer. Layer, however you prefer it, and then just dice. You can dice them how big you want, and then from here I like to dice them a little bit more. So
that should be enough. And next, a tomato. I don't like that much tomato, so this knife is pretty sharp. So let's see, how do we do this one? Like so. Like so. And then, I mean, it's up to you if you choose to chop them up even smaller. I like them fine, so if you hear any noise, that's because of the counter. So yeah, those are some right there. Now what you can do also is you can get a bowl, make sure it's a clean bowl, and what you can do is you can put all of the onion in it, all of the tomato in it. We have rock salt here, so let's sprinkle some of those. And we have freshly grated black pepper in there as well. So yeah, and that is it for that part. We get rid of these. Could put the knife off to the side. So let me clean up here a little bit, and we'll come back and prepare the tacos, and then we'll go outside and eat. So we're back. We have soft shell tacos, the bowl ones, so it makes it much easier. So 3 sauces, and we'll start with the pimento pepper one. So just wanna lightly fill your bowl, just like so. So just a close up, fill the bowl. Then you want another spoon for your veggies and whatnot. So this has the tomato and the onions. You just sprinkle some of those right on top, like so, and then just a little bit of lettuce. And we have this type of cheese. This is Borden's 4 cheese Mexican. So I like this one, so we're using this, and just sprinkle a tiny bit of cheese on top of it. And that is one done so far. So let's move this one off to the side. Now let's get busy with the other one. Next one we have is the Maruga Red Scorpion. So again, just want to lightly fill your bowl, not overly fill it, because a lot of things are in here. Usually I add a ton of sauces as well, but since we're trying out these things for the first time, I decided to hold back on some of the sauces so that we could get the actual taste, and we can add the sauces after. So more lettuce, and of course cheese. We need cheese. So that may be a little too much, but a little bit of cheese never hurt anybody, right? Move this off to the side. Put this one here. Lastly, scorpion pepper. So again, same. Don't want to overfill the bowls. Fill them with your veggies, like so. There's a little left, so let's just use it out. Some lettuce. There's a little bit of lettuce left, so let's just use out all of that. So there's that. Let's move the cutting board off to the side. Hopefully it doesn't fall. And now let's add cheese to this. And voila, we're done. So let me pause this. I'll go outside and set up, and we'll go outside to taste everything now. So I'll be back. So we're back. Pretty presentation. You can see everything. So let's begin tasting, reviewing, all of that. So first things first, let us try the pimento pepper one. So pimento pepper, rest that here. Let's give this a try. I have some ketchup in a little squeeze bottle in case I want some. But let's try it just so and see how it tastes. So, the starters, it smells really good. It's not as spicy, but you get the pimento flavor in this one, and it smells really good. So, pimento powder. If you don't want to use whole pimentos and you want to use the powder instead, go for it. Pretty flavorful. I'll give this one an 8 out of 10. So let's put pimento flavor to the side. Now some water to rinse out. Next, let us try the scorpion pepper taco or scorpion pepper powder taco. So it smells spicy. It smells very spicy. So, oops. Oh, from the get-go, this one has a kick. A big kick. Very spicy. I like it. Well, very spicy. Woo. I love this one. It's very yummy. Again, pepper powder is very yummy. It tastes really good. 10 out of 10. Very spicy, just if you can't handle the spice, I'd advise use a little bit. So yeah, next. I'm going to be trying Moruga. Woo! What I made that one burn a bit more. Okay, let's get into this one. So it smells spicy also. Not overly spicy, but let's taste it. Very good. You get the strong pepper taste. Next, 10 out of 10. This one isn't as spicy as the scorpion pepper one in my opinion. But scorpion pepper one, 10 out of 10. Less thick, but very tasty. Now, let's get into fries. So, on this side we have fries seasoned with Moruga red pepper salt. So, let's taste them. This is very good. Spicy, but not as spicy, but very tasty. This salt would slap in a chow, just saying. And now let's try this one. Ooh. So, way spicier. This one, the scorpion pepper salt is way spicier. But again, it's slapping at chow. Both are very yummy. So overall, all these items from Sun Harvest
or Sun-Grown Harvest are very yummy. I'll throw a picture up of their Instagram here and tag them down below. Be sure to go and check them out. Thank you again, guys, for sending this stuff for me to do this video. All the seasonings. I'll see you all for the next video. I'm gonna finish these and eat it out. But yeah, I'll see you all soon. Hit like, hit subscribe. Go check them out and try the seasoning.